are two of these $1,500 hounds.
Where's your donkey?
I've got
You ain't got no donkey?
I tied him up outside.
Okay, well, we'll go see him, okay? Good. Put on cracker. That's the crackers on. You can't hardly see the crackers.
It's time for Down Home in the Tri-States with your host, Ron Jones.
Good morning. Glad to have you with us on Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones, and we're on every Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBV. Thank you, Timmy. Timmy's opening the show up. He'll probably do that during the entire show, but him with some of them other six we got over there. But anyway, glad to have you with us, and we're on every Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBV. Well, I want to remind you now about the frozen vegetable and fruit sale at Main Street Market. It's coming up, folks. You can call right now. Well, actually 9. You call during the week. Monday through Friday, you can call 9 to 5. And but you can go online to southwesternproduce.com, southwesternproduce.com, and place your order. For the pickup date is going to be Saturday, July the 22nd. Saturday, July 22nd from 2:30 till 5:30, okay? And that'll be at Main Street Market on corner Highway 77, Highway 90 in Chipley, Florida. Folks, this is a big, big event. This sale here, I tell you, they got 49 items on the card this time. Everything from Ford hooks, baby butter beans, green beans, pole beans, black eyed peas, green peas, green acres, mixed vegetables, whole okra, mustard greens, white potatoes, whole strawberries, rhubarb, blueberries, green peanuts, broccoli, cauliflower, cream yellow, corn, cream white corn, zipper peas. They have got everything, folks. And most of it comes in 8-pound bags unless otherwise specified. What you do, what I do is break it up into smaller Ziploc bags and put it in the freezer. And then when we need some for dinner, we can take a bag out and there'll be enough for dinner. And maybe enough to snack on the next day, or midnight when you get up to go to the bathroom. You can go in there and get you some peas, okay, or whatever you got anyway. But y'all don't miss that, okay? That's a big thing, and you can stock your freezer up and be ready for when the winter comes, okay? If you like gardening but you don't have a big place for gardens, that's your answer right there. That's it. Paul Davidson's Main Street Market. Y'all don't miss it now, okay? Don't miss it. It's just a good deal. Trying to help y'all out here now. We're gonna have some highlights today from the Rock Hill Church. Brian called me one day and said they're having that fish fry over at Rock Hill again. If I wanted to come, bring Alto, so we did. And talked to Mr. Corbin, Eugene Corbin, and that's David Corbin's daddy, and a couple other people and all. But we're gonna have some of that on today. Also, we're gonna have the part 2 of Alto and Ian up at Cotton Hill, where they roasted weenies and rescued a bird. How about that? Alto's feeding that bird worms. Y'all see that? That's something else out there. He's trying to choke that little old bird to death, I think's what he's doing. The bird ate one worm, the little bitty bird, he ate one worm, and Alto's trying to stuff another one down him, bird. But he didn't want that second worm, but anyway. But they got him back in the nest, so. Also, there's some bass regulations, in the new regulations. I don't know if y'all have seen this or not, but I'm going to put it up on the screen here. Since I don't have it in front of me, so I can't tell you what they are, but I'm going to show you and Alto told me this. He looked it up online, and there's new regulations, size limits and everything. You can keep anything from the smallest of the bass up to, I believe he said 16 inches, and you can keep one 16 inches or longer. You can only have one, but you can I think the total limit is 6 or something like that. I can't remember. It's on the screen there, I believe. But anyway, so y'all like them bass? You've been catching them little 6 and 7, 8-inch long bass, you know, and you have to throw them back. Well, you don't have to do that no more, according to what this thing says. So Y'all can keep them, and if you like bass, and Alto says he loves bass. He says he likes to just cook them whole, you know, get them that's big enough to cook whole. So anyway, that's good on that. I'm glad to see them make some kind of changes anyway, you know, rather than just mess around and go around in circles over there in Tallahassee. Also, let's see, I'll tell you about that. Paul Hill over at Freeport called me, and we're going to try to do something, try to help these boys out a little bit. I don't know what we're going to be able to do, but they've always fished, these old rock fishermen, you know, these old timers, they sit on the rocks out over there at Freeport, where they built that new bridge across the bay over there. They used to go over there, you know, on the north side, and where they had all the tables and things, and sit on the rocks there and fish. Well, they can't do that no more because they run them off. The state run them off and built all that, closed all that up, and told them there's a place on the other end over there. And they said, well, you don't understand, the fishing ain't good on the other end like it is over here. But anyway, I don't know if they've been getting run around or what's been going on, but we're gonna try to have them. They had a dedication, bridge dedication Thursday. We weren't able to get over there, but they were supposed to, hopefully, gonna get me some footage and some statements and everything, so we have something to look at before we dig into this thing and go talking to these state boys over there and everything. But y'all look out, because we're coming, okay? Anyway, that's that on that. I want to remind you real quick now about the Rendezvous auction. That's September the 29th and the 30th at Dave and Judy's Farm, 2381 Bonnet Pond Road. That's in Chipley. It's a weekend of trapping demos by some of the best that they have. Additional info to be posted on the websites and the Facebook, which is probably already on there. It says bring your unwanted items for the auction and bid on some of the treasures you may find yourself. That's it. This is being presented by the Florida Trappers Association, and I don't have his name, but up there, Marianne sent me this thing. Helms. What's your first name, Helms? Doggone it, Mr. Helms. I think he works at the car dealership up there. But anyway, y'all want to walk that down. That's September 29th and 30th. We'll be telling y'all again. But, you know, so y'all need to write it down, though. Just because we're going to be telling you again, don't mean you can't write it down. Anyway, I think that's it, folks, and going to have a good show for you today, and Alto feeding and Ian feeding that little bird, and little mockingbird, I think he said it was. But anyway, they got it back in the nest. So y'all watch this. We'll be back in just a minute. It's Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones, and we will see you in just a minute. People that have never been to Main Street Market, they ask me, what exactly is Main Street Market? I say, well, it's an opportunity to help support local and state farmers. You know, people appreciate freshness. Sometimes farmers just like to meet at Main Street Market and talk about local crops and ways to improve. When you see kids shopping with their parents and grandparents and picking out vegetables that they want, it kind of makes you feel good. I know Paul Davison says when people come back and say, those were the best potatoes I've ever had, he says there's a kind of a special feeling in your heart. Developing a special relationship with your customers is what it's all about, Paul says. Visit Main Street Market and fall in love with the freshest and best tasting vegetables, local milk, local ice cream, Paul's own smoked sausage, ham chops, and more. Plus the largest selection of fresh Amish products in the Amish room. You gotta see that. Main Street Market. Now, it's not just a corner market. It's hometown people just like yourself. It's on the corner of Highway 77 and 90 in Chipley, Florida. A longtime supporter of this show. Tell them old Ron sent you. King's Discount Drugs and King's Outdoors in Chipley, Florida has always been Northwest Florida's top choice for prescriptions, outdoor sporting equipment, and special gifts and jewelry. For over 38 years, people have trusted and relied on King's Drugs for friendly, hometown personal service. King's Outdoors has served the hunting, fishing, and sporting needs for outdoorsmen and women throughout Northwest Florida. Ladies, for all your shooting needs or for just protection, King's Outdoors offers special service to help you with your needs. Come see the entire friendly staff at King's Drugs and King's Outdoors on Highway 77 in Chipley, Florida.
Here at King's Discount Drugstore, we'll work hard to earn your business and keep your business. Y'all come see us.
Dow Morris at Easy Care Tree Service says if you've got trees, bring them on. No job is too big or too small. Just tell Dow where you want it. He'll put it on the ground, cut it up, and haul it off, leaving the area nice and clean. Too many of these tree services just come and go, but Dow and Tabitha Morris will be here for you. Dow and Tabitha employ only the highest qualified people to get the job done. Give Dow and Tabitha Morris a call because they are looking out for you. Easy Care Tree Service, the #1 requested tree service in Northwest Florida.
How you doing? Yeah. Doing all right?
Yeah.
So what are you doing now? I know you're not manager. What are you doing?
Retired.
Yeah, that's what I tell people too.
No phone calls.
Every time I see you, you're sitting down and eating. What you got, some sweet tea or what?
Well, it's a little sweet.
Uh-oh, okay. How you been doing?
Doing fine.
You been doing a lot of roping?
No, sir.
Nothing, huh? Ain't doing a lot of riding either?
Body slim.
Uh-huh. How old are you now, Mr. Corbin?
I'm 82 years old.
82 years
If I live
old.
to see September, I'll be 83.
Well, I'm sure you will.
Hey, young man, how you doing?
That's just right.
You know who this is? You know who this is?
Yeah, he does.
You better believe I know.
Yeah, he
knows me too.
used to come to Ronnie B's and eat
Yes,
fish.
sir. I bet a million piece of fish you eat.
Catfish, yeah.
How many fish you caught? How many you caught lately? You ain't been, have you?
I ain't been able to go. I can't hardly go around. My old legs are giving me.
Can't get up and down too good from north.
No, I can. After I get up, I can go around pretty good.
Well,
But I ain't been doing too good.
we just had to get somebody to sit you in the boat and then
That's
take you
right.
out.
That's right.
Yeah,
got them streaky overhauls. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I changed to them.
I used to have a hat like that. It was a railroad cap. I got it in the railroad office in Pensacola. Worked several years.
I'll get him. Who is he?
Yeah, that's Charlie Long.
How you doing?
I'm fine, yeah.
I'm doing good, yeah. You know this old boy over here?
I do.
Do you?
I knowed him all my life.
All your life?
Mr. Owen Cookie.
God, what you hear from me, you might not want to hear.
Tell me about your bees, Mr. Owen.
I was in big business. Pretty big.
Made a lot of honey.
I would get bees and hive them, and I had several hives.
Did you? You got it? You don't have any now, do you? Don't have none.
I
Can't do
got
it.
arthritis in my
Yeah, I know. Can't do nothing.
hands, knees. I had to give it all up. Listen, I would put the coons in my deep freeze. When I wanted a coon, I'd take him out and give him some onions, take the meat off of him and chip him up. Man, I could run the cats and dogs that house.
You think it's gonna rain today, Mr. Corbin?
I believe it's already a flood here.
Well, you got the best weatherman I've seen today. The rest of them said it wasn't gonna rain.
That's right, but we gonna have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
After the Lord, we gonna have a good time.
Rain ain't got nothing to do with it.
Rain won't have nothing to do with
That's
it.
right. Go on in there and get dry. Mr. Corbin, you be sure to get enough now, okay?
Give me a piece of that
Oh, man.
catfish.
You gonna eat all that by yourself?
I'm gonna try to.
Man,
I'm gonna sure try to.
What's that? That's mullet then.
They got mullet.
What's that?
You don't know that old boy right there, do you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Did you enjoy yourself?
Boy, that was good, Brian.
Was it good?
Good
Did you get
stuff.
that dessert?
Oh, yeah, I got too much. Yeah, way too much. Well, it'll settle down after a while. Yeah.
This right here,
Who is that?
this is Tommy Davison.
Yeah, I met him earlier out there.
Yeah, he was an old friend of my dad
Yeah,
back in the day.
yeah,
This is Ron Jones.
yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Don't turn me into the law now, Justin. Well, thank you, Brian, for inviting me, man. Yes, sir. For the best down-home country cooking in this area, it's Angel's Buffet and Catering in Chipley, Florida, on Highway 77 across from Tractor Supply. You see, when people leave, they always say, I'll be back. Once you bite into that country fried chicken, you know, like your mamas and your grandmas, you just can't stand not to come back. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. till close. Hey, tell them Ron sent you. Across from Tractor Supply, Chipley, Florida, rated the #1 restaurant in Chipley by TripAdvisor. And that's big, folks.
Everything you said it was.
Can you taste the home cooking in it?
I sure can.
Don't forget, Angels has takeout available and you can call ahead.
You're my lady soul.
Listen up, all you tournament catfish and bass fishermen. Joe Riley announces the latest trend in winning.
I got it.
Only Rano Boat stays ahead of the game and ahead of the pack.
It's an 18-foot boat, and we build it for the tournament catfishermen as well as bass boat, crappie boat, special trout flats boat. Got a big 125-quart cooler. There's 8 places you can put seats in the boat. And that rod rack comes off.
Don't follow the leader, be the leader in a Rhino Boat V180. Joe's Motor Service in Hartford, Alabama. Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Folks, you know why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing.
It's not always bad news. Sometimes it's just a pressure switch or a start capacitor. I'm here to help. Stay Right Pumps, stainless pumps. They'll warranty that pump for 5 years against corrosion, abrasion, or lightning. I stand behind that warranty as far as honoring the pump. 90% of the time, it's something above ground. I'll be glad to answer the questions over the telephone.
Y'all give him a call.
I got the wood piled on there now. I've got it sprayed with Pam one time. I'm gonna put a little bit right here. And Ian's gonna come and stick a match to it.
I don't know how to do a match, but...
Come here, Ian. Get that box there. Come here. I'm gonna show you how to do start a fire. That's what they call a match. I don't know what they call them matches.
And just...
Yeah, you just do it like that. And and stick it to that paper towel down there. It's not gonna blow with you because there ain't no gasoline or nothing there. No.
You didn't get it. Take
3.
Okay, this is really hot. How is it not sticking?
Take 6.
There we go.
Hey, he got it. Look at there.
Oh, I just burnt my finger.
Look at there. All right, we got the fire started. Take a little while and we're gonna roast a venison sausage. We got a pretty good fire started. Get some of that big wood started burning and we'll be able to roast a weenie. We're in site 19 this trip. Richard's in 18. Ian's in 19. We wound up having pretty good luck today. We wound up with yesterday and day probably around 50 brim, and Richard had I believe 22 today, didn't he? 22 catfish today. Me and Ian's fixing to roast this weenie, and Richard got them down there at Stump Creek Sausage.
Donnell Barnes.
Right, Donnell Barnes.
And I got the deer weenies, the deer sausage, patty sausage, bacon burger, meatloaf, and regular deer burger.
And this is the deer that you take down there.
Yeah.
He don't sell anything there, does he?
No, don't sell anything.
If you carry it down there, he'll process it and he'll fix it just the way you want it. If you want special stuff put in it, he'll do that. All right, Rich, I appreciate it. We fixing to cook this one. And you already had supper. You don't want one, huh?
I just finished a deer burger.
A deer burger, okay.
But anyway, y'all will enjoy this weenie, I guarantee you.
Yeah, I haven't tried one of them, but I'm fixing to try this one. And we'll let old Donnell know how it is. All right, well, I appreciate you talking about him.
One more thing.
Yeah?
These things are completely cooked. So all you have to do is just warm them up.
Just warm them up.
Or you can just eat them just right out of the bag.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You eat them cold.
And he also makes them little Slim Jims.
Right.
Deer Slim Jims.
Oh, them things are good, too.
Got some that got the cheese in it, got some that don't.
Is that what I eat there in that Vance Auto Park that time? That's what they call them?
And then I give you some of that pepper jack.
Yeah,
link
you
sauce.
did.
And that's good stuff.
There's a lady walking around in Vance Auto Parts one time eating stuff, and she said, "You want one?" I said, "Yeah, what is it?" And she told me, and I tasted it, and it was good. She said he got them down there at Donnell's.
Yeah.
And she come back later on and said, "You want another one?" I just reached over and just took the bag.
Well, my son thinks that meatloaf is about the best thing since sliced bread. I mean,
is that right?
He really likes it.
All right, well, I appreciate it, Richard.
Dennis Creamer has been in the shoe business repairing shoes for a long time. He started work after Reverend W.C. Clarence Wyndham opened for business in 1959 in Mariana.
Mr. Wyndham was the original owner of the shoe shop and sold out to me in 1984. Mr. Wyndham has passed on. He was my mentor and one that trained me. He was like a daddy.
Worn heel, hole in your shoe, but you love your shoe? Dennis can save you a lot of money. Renew it at Wyndham's. Check out the new line of Justin Chippewa and Double H boots, American made. Wyndham Shoe Shop across from the gazebo on Lafayette Street in Mariana, Florida. You can also enter on Market Street in the rear. Go see them. Wyndham's, good Christian folks you can trust. Hey, listen up. Get your best deal on wrapped shingles right now at Northwest Florida's People's Choice Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Wrapped shingles are now a low $49.99 a square. Yep, that's right, only $49.99 a square. Get them in 4 colors, brown, white, black, and gray. Stock up now while they last. Wrapped shingles now only $49.99 a square at Northwest Florida's premier building supply, Surplus and Salvage of Chipley, Florida. 850-638-7353. Highway 90 West in Chipley, Florida. Wrapped shingles $49.99 a square. Get them now.
Come on, Ian, let's roast these things. Actually, like Richard said, though, all we got to do is warm them up. And you don't have to do that.
No, you can eat them just like that, but boy, they're really good.
We got some light bread over there we was going to put them on, but we may have to throw that light bread away. I seen some bugs on it.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's probably going to be just fine.
I ain't going to use this piece of bread. I seen
Well, just turn it over. See, he didn't walk on the other side.
You could eat the other side, couldn't you? Well, that's true, too. Just eat the other side, not mess with that one. We're going to put ketchup on that thing. You don't know ketchup on it? We're going to put some mayonnaise on it. Old boy I used to work with believed in that Hellman's mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah.
He said if he didn't have it in Funiac Springs, he'd walk all the way to Pensacola to get a bottle of it.
He likes Hellman's, isn't he?
It's not that, I mean, y'all like Hellman's too, but I wouldn't walk to Pensacola to get
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's hot all the way through.
Well, good.
Very good. And this is a veal weenie.
Right.
In other words.
He went to Kansas City, he told me to learn how to make them. He stayed out there a whole week.
Well, he got it seasoned just right. You got in the bag, Ian?
Really?
How many you got in there? Dozen?
A decent bit. I don't know.
Live-in horse brothers.
See, we caught, me and Ian caught a good mess of fish. But they small, but them things are good. You asked old Ron. Old Ron loves them right there. We got all our fish bagged up, and now it's watermelon time.
Watermelon.
It's coming down, it's raining. See where it's dripping off this cannon?
Take that bag down there.
Me and Ian was sitting there eating breakfast this morning, and Ian found a bird nest up in the tree, and seen some little heads pop out of it, and one little bird fell out on the ground. Mother's flying around. She fed when it was up there in the nest, but we gonna try to give this worm here. I picked him up and put him on the table, and he's hungry because he opened his mouth. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Yeah. Little wormy. Little wormy.
You have to like mash it
Little
up.
wormy.
I think.
Little wormy. All right, we're gonna have to do it different, ain't we? Yeah. Yeah.
They eat it mushed up though. You gotta like mush it up and. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't think it's gonna eat it. He's not eating it.
Come on, baby.
You don't want it.
Come on, baby.
I don't think he wants it.
Yeah. No. All right. Ready? Ready?
He's trying to grab on your shirt.
Yeah. They're not gonna hurt you, Jeff.
Trying to put this baby bird back up in the nest up there. Let's see what we can do.
We're gonna put him back up in the nest.
There we go. We did it.
We're getting ready to get out of here this morning and go back home. Ian's mother and daddy gonna come after him after a while.